Эй, о my jeans, белый парень, режиссер, они все актрисы, no risk, no story, я с бабками близко, мы делаем бумагу.
Support their IGL. There is an incredibly late lurk going through from Avova. He's going to look to try and wrap round behind everybody. But it's all going to come down to timing. If his teammates can hold off Navi for long enough, this will be perfect. And I think they should.
They've already bought enough. He's got an angle and takes down Hero. Flank protection. Well, traded out for the info, I suppose. But players falling across the board. Navi, barely a spark.
So he has a lot of pressure on his shoulders as a youngster. Come on, another youngster still in the mix. Hero will start this round off.
A solid opening, but again, that gap after they pick off one. Luckily, Olizera's not able to make anything of it. And Hero eventually drops him down before they lose players on that B site. The defense standing ready for this push, as now only 3 players remain on Apex, all in the same angle. And it's Alexic to light up the score.
I do feel like that was a little bit of jitters maybe being shown from Olizera.
Yeah, missed shot from Olizera. Avova falling early to a spam through the smoke. Chalk it down to look for Navi. Will they get lucky again, though? Angel's being caught, pushed up close after Shao fall.
Yeah, and it leaves Alexic completely alone, needing a hero play, and he started off well. 0 damage taken and ahead now within this A site, and that's exactly where Apex looked to push.
Alexic seems to be very reliable so far! And a 3rd kill on the tally! They're not expecting Ruxic to also be close. Now Molzy's alone and Hero waiting inside the smoke.
Донатов нет. Здесь вас ждут самые низкие цены на Valorant поинты, подробная инструкция по пополнению, отзывчивая поддержка и быстрое выполнение заказов. Все это и множество других опций вы найдете на сайте донатов.нет. И также они часто проводят конкурсы в своем телеграм-канале. У них есть система левелов, которая даст тебе возможность лутать призы за каждый полученный уровень. И еще они добавили задания, которые можно выполнять и получить дополнительную скидку на любой товар. Переходи по моей ссылке в описании, и ты автоматически получишь купон на свою первую покупку. Не упусти свой шанс, пока он здесь. С донатов нет, донаты есть.
Normally where you see most teams get the majority of their rounds. Hero, though, already aggressive, and it's another freebie. He'll take a bit of damage on the way out.
There's 4 players here, the Outlaw on the other side of the map. Everybody else ready and waiting for this play. Apex are running into a trap, and it's been sprung. Penny and Molzy, the only ones able to find it.
But they're already in a very good spot, credits-wise. Wow, they're going to try and just run through the smoke, and while Hero's met them with 3. What a round already from him. Alexic with a missed shot. Under a little bit of pressure, but he's going to fake the idea that he's escaped, and Penny's just dashed into a wall. I don't think he's going to get an easier kill. I'm sure you got this one.
Still has that Hunter's Fury at least, you know?
Yeah, shock dart him.
Nope.
Don't.
That's not
That's
him.
the warning shock dart. Soon he'll send it. Well, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah, he already used the first one. That's unfortunate. And wrapped around now by Ruxic.
Alexic kind of helped save Navi. The rest of them have not been particularly close. Already, Hunter's Fury has been popped, I think just off the back of the drone going through, and that's Angel just had enough of his youngsters picking up the kills. He's going to get into a more aggressive position.
They're going to walk right into him. Oh, he couldn't even see them! I don't know what gave him the read there. An itchy trigger finger, and he's found the kill as a result. Another stacking up.
They currently are, but they have an absurd amount of space.
Still looking to play through the pit. The AWP almost claiming a kill. 20 HP left. And it will be Angel swinging from up top. There's a gap around that side of the pit. But Xiao's watching it. And now it's slowed. Can't quite get through. Hunter's Fury sent through as a last-ditch attempt to deal with this. And it does catch the reveal. But no one's there to execute Ruxic. The pit stays up. Xiao finds one. Spray almost takes Ruxic down. And he will eventually allow that pit to fall with a counter pit in play. He now has the uphill battle. Fighting through. He'll find Penny. But if Ova stays alive, keeps that pit in play, but the lockdown will send him scurrying. 5 seconds. That's enough for the pit to fall. He's going to be fighting back into open space with 12 seconds left, with 3 opponents. Space taken by Apex. They're on site. It's only Angel to deny. He's up top. Doesn't want to push through that smoke without his teammates being by his side. Now a couple starting to rotate in. Alexic, the 4th man on the site, but the first to find a pick.
He still has an outlaw.
With Avova down. And again, it's the right round forward, that reinvestment after losing 2 rifles. They pick up the Outlaw. They know light shields if Apex invest, and they're going to invest with a scoreline that's in play. Bladestorm takes down Batu. Who's covering it? Who's looking? Nobody. It's a sea of isolated islands, but they're all showing up right when they need to. Pressure on though. Defuse could be underway. Jump up from Petty is caught, and now it's Ollie's era. He has to run. He has to flee with the wall, blocking him off. There's nothing he can do. The round won by Navi. There was a moment. Some damage dealt already with Ollie's era on half. Still not that one shot to the Sheriffs, which is important with a few of them brought through for Navi. Already gotten up to the wall. Alexic finds one from further away. Time is ticking. They need to get in there, and it's a flurry of frags for Navi until Malzy and Penny can step up to the plate. Hero, 10 HP, most hope, sits with Angel, and they know where he is, but Hero, 13 health!
Angel's been doing all right as well, to be fair. 10 and 6. See, he can go positive.
And those shock darts have been something else, huh? That one right there, though, it does actually land. It deals a bit of damage. Penny still lurking around, finds one. Alexic down, jump up on the box, punished as well. Penny, he's here, defending the site. Not quite alone, but you'd think it looking at the kill feed as he picks up another. It's the ace on the cards. The ammo runs dry.
So hoping that it will get them space, but thus far it's obviously been very early in the defensive side, but we haven't seen massive rotations. That's a nice shot onto Batu though. Now this ruse gets a little bit more interesting as he's going to look to face off against Oli Zero. On the other side of the map though, Avova has already spotted the real deal. Even still though, Alexic's still going! This man is as good as promised, but the spike has been lost on the other side anyway. He's got it and killed 3 on A, and they're still going to lose the round. There's just not enough time. They need to wipe them out in a second. Oh, he took it! I can't believe it! It's a base they've got. In fact, Navi are trying this very, very late. They have got 18 seconds to try and make this move stick. The spike hasn't even made out of main yet. There's already multiple players here. Their clock is truly ticking down. I don't see any way that they should be even able to get onto the site. This has been seemingly a fun ball. He's going for a knife. He's going for a knife. Well, thankfully, this time, Avova is not peeking.
Any easy fights. Has to be the headshot. Or the shot on the fallback. What a connection from Penny. That's the man advantage now. And he will avoid it. They're going back into this A setup. Back to the numbers.
Yeah, of course, they got the sensors. Oh, the walkthrough. It's
spike down.
Not the prettiest from Ruxic, but the job was done. Swing. Oh, okay. Hero he's ended up jumping. It is definitely a weird one. Now, Alexic. Now, this could be interesting if he hits the timing. Malzy's not looking. The player on the other side is, well, Olizera's diligence is what keeps them with a man advantage here.
It's going to be needed as the push comes towards the B site. Site giving up at the wall, blocking it off. They're looking to hold on to control of market. Batu sees the barrel. They know the swing is ready. In fact, even Malzy a little further behind, but Batu gets the job done himself.
Just got in.
Hero and Xiao. The ultimate active here for Batu. It's not found anyone, but it's a deterrent. 25 on the clock. They need to go.
They haven't even broken any of the utility yet. That's the main worry. They're now going to go running straight in. The net's online as well. That's just been utilized. That's something else they have to deal with. Like, they're not baiting out the utility of Apex, and now they're just running into the site with almost the entirety of the squad just waiting on the cross. 6 seconds left. They need to get that spike down, and well, they have managed to find the kills. They've run out of time. I don't think they've got it. Oh, that was on like 0. That was literally on 0. And your opponents get stuck in a net with like a few seconds left. Probably should have had that one. We'll see if it comes back to bite them. It's worth noting that Navi have had their struggles on this attack side versus mates in Turkey. They managed 0 rounds out of 7. But this one's already looking a lot better over under pressure. Batu's done well. That res a lot quicker than it used to be. Still just trying to sit in the corner, but he has no help up until this run through the smoke, but it's too little too late. 0.1. Yeah. Like the difference was ridiculous. Here we go. A bit of a pace change once again. As I said, I wanted to see Navi put the pressure on. Ruxic has managed to get into the backlines very early on. His paranoia is perfect. And now we're starting to see that Navi from the previous map. The confident Navi, the aggressive Navi. Drone going to be sent through. Surely he has to flee. Paranoia even going to be on the other side. And Batu's caught Hero. This round definitely isn't done just yet.
The side of Apex. They need this round. to keep the momentum flowing. Avova dropping Angel. Reveal on Ruxic is perfect, but he's not alone. He's got Alexic here with him. Xiao comes out of the smoke to take the fight together. Avova and Malzy now need to combine, but they've been isolated.
They kind of need an opener just to open a gap on the map. Instead, they're going to try running through. Alexic's caught himself with his own stun, but they have at least got the space, and Angel's found the kill onto Batu. Even still, though, an immediate trade.
Yeah, it was a mistake to spam through. Luckily, Olizera's bailed them out, but with Malzy being caught in the rotate back through, that causes a problem. Hero continues the aggression. Alexic was there.
Looking for some aggressive presence. Now, he does have Annihilation online, so could try and steal a player away, but it's probably not the time to do it. He has the net, and the net, of course, does get him information if it catches a player. For now, though, he's going to try and utilize that ult, and it has caught the player, but while Ruxic escapes for a millisecond.
Oh, Alexic's running through that cage. Batu ready and waiting on this corner. He's being fed kill after kill, but then Hero and Xiao, they interrupt the flow. And he knows they haven't made it out already.
I was going to say, it makes me a bit nervous. A seemingly favorable situation as well, and already this swing for, okay, I was nervous for Malzy.
It's not really the kind of mistake you want to see here at the start. Luckily, he's still drawing breath. Has that flash ready for them to push through, but they've given away the flank with the drone. It's being watched by Olizera, and he will at least survive the initial engagement.
I wonder if they must have just assumed they've been caught, because using the drone, like, it seems almost pointless of flanking at that point, but hey, they've already found one back. They're going to need quite a bit more. Malzy just styling on them in this pistol round. Hero hoping he can find something, and Angel was dropped so low from the spams. It's a done deal in this round for Apex. Navi are fully on the flank. They don't have a drone, so they're not going to be doing that this time. And this is a free kill onto Malzy. As long as they take it, there's still another player to deal with. Olizera, well placed, and only with a ghosted hand, but that doesn't seem to matter. And it seems like the rest of the team are trying to give the debut ace over to Olizera. First time in the Tier 1, looking to get it over the line, and he will have the ace to boot. It's been a different looking game. Expectation definitely not still the same. And Malzy already is going to be starting things off well with the Hunter's Fury. It's been a move to complete pace. Ruxic was the hero of the last round, would need to be the same again as Avova's won that fight. And Penny just decides, you know what, I'm getting out of here. We can rotate.
Oh, he's the rest of the squad.
He's smoked off the other side of the map to bait them that he's there, so they then run through on this side. That's really clever from Ruxic. That is brilliant, honestly.
Already fly through and take down a trap. Batu's about to walk into one. He's being caught. The spam causes damage. Ult goes through, doesn't find them. Xiao's already dead, but he found Penny through the wall. Put Batu down to a sliver of health. He does manage to make it to the site with the rest of his team. In goes the Vipers. Plant is secured inside the pit.
This battle could be very important. It's not pretty, but Ruxic gets the job done. Paranoia sent through, but there is still a player on the other side waiting for him. I think realizing that they need to clear this one out. Olizera's done well within his own pit. Ruxic on that flank again. Hero as well. It's left Avova, who's about to be revealed, but finds safety within the smoke. Safety
for Navi. Still with the big advantage, but the space taken here. A few gaps spotted and taken advantage of here by Apex. They're up close. Xiao swings out with a knife in hand. They know they conceded the space. That's a big mistake. The stun, good. Hero still able for one. Mini calls that a win.
Trying to just bait them into a panic, trying to push them into Alexic. Come on, now he has to do it all. It really has been him trying to save them.
We wouldn't get to see Corrode. But how things have changed. One win away, 6 chances to close this out. Navi already losing. Ruxic, the standout player on this map.
Penny primed and ready. Angel looking to come around the corner. He's been seen as well, so they're going to swing straight onto him. The net from a teammate's not helped, but it has helped out for Malzy. Xiao left to try and do it all. A nice shot for one, but ultimately an immediate response for Apex. A dominant performance. Smoke just going down. I think the desk was slightly excited by the Xiao fade. The flash is perfect though, and that has allowed Alexic to just walk in and find 2 picks. He's back on that jet once again.
A solid start indeed. The flash from Angel. He had a tough time on KO in the previous, not providing much value, but walking straight into the Sheriff. Alexic picking up a triple. Another one of Mini's lessons was that this Sheriff can do so much.
Reset back towards the B site again, where a lot of that utility is faded, just the flash.
Flash doesn't catch the player inside the Cloudburst. Ollie Zera repositioned, though I love this down below, so wall bangable. He has to find value right away. They're gonna pounce after that first pick. Still, players rotating in. 2 detected on the back of the site. Wrap around from Ruxic is good. He'll drop back to, putting a lot of pressure on with the heaven peak from Alexic, securing the site. Now it's on to Penny and Avova to fight their way back through. Penny to find the first, but a low HP Angel just about wins that battle.
Comeback is something I think everybody is incredibly excited for. Penny, aggressive. He's actually been hit, but waits around. Alexic tried to make a play off the back of it, and well, that's going to be an easy opener. It is the same setup once again, but Ollie Zera's position. Full
effect. The problem is he doesn't have the information. A slow contact play from Navi, but here comes a peek. That's the spike on its own. Angel, he's called for a Scooby-Doo, his best Fred impression, and he's down and out of the round. Ruxic at least able to recover one. But there's 30 seconds left to block out that main play. It has to be Ruxic to turn the tide in their favor. A fight up against Malzy that he loses in this round with the Thorns up. It's already done.
Yeah, it's going to be an attempt from Xiao to at least do a little bit of damage.
I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to go my own way. Oh, nice opening though by Angel. He's checked his corners. Let's go.
Well, Ruxic kind of did check that one for him with the TP jump, but you know what? Who cares? Angel is fragging. He's pulling out that old school aim. 2 openers already. And well, I don't know if Batu's getting away with that one. Clearly, it's already looking rough. They have taken away the utility on the other side. Now the guns come back to play, but Navi have got to move. 15 seconds left as they look to head into the B site. Stacked up B site. This is where the majority of players are currently sitting. Shock darts going to be combined with a Hunter's Fury, and that spike has dropped to the deck. They have not got anybody to pick that back up. Off the time is going to be the victory for Apex. And well,
you can see the benefit on defense of having someone like a Yoru to make those mid-round plays. We just saw there, TP back towards the A site. Now he's going to be the only defender. If this was any other agent, he'd only be on his way now. He wouldn't be anywhere close to where he is, and this site would be wide open, but still, he has got enemies at the gates, numbers all around him. Paranoia landed, and in goes the nade alongside the C's. Maybe he wishes he wasn't there so quick. Gate crash faded. There's no way out for Penny. He's got to stand his ground inside the smoke, but the pressure comes around on short. It's Avova up close.
30 seconds.
Backs out after Penny finds the first. They've got the numbers to work with. Damage done to Ruxic from earlier. Avova just about making it out before Alexa can get that angle on him. And the run through from the ult. Find all the info. They've missed the fact there's a player up on the box.
Yep.
They didn't see Alexic. Forgot to look up, and now that's a pick back in the other direction. And Penny gets caught. The other players wrapping around through elbow. They've caught them off guard. This is a great response from Navi. A couple of kills going the other way, but Ruxic with the op surviving that initial fight. Still having a fingerprint on the late round and closing it out as well.
It really hasn't been a whole lot of success so far in this defensive half.
Ruxic's looking for a pick, but he's being caught by Avova. Sheriff in hand. Mid push comes out after it. It feels like a little bit of overcommitment. They've already found the opening, and I believe that will be an opt down for the recovery. Batu lands one. That corner's been a big problem for Navi. Having forced those players back on A main, they've at least denied the op being recovered. So all of these fights still relatively easy. Xiao caught in the corner, but he's got backup. He's got cover.
As we first get into things. But I do worry with Hero on that Cypher. What we could see, that is a whiffed shot. And while they're fighting for this mid-control again, Midge, it really hasn't been going fantastically well. Mosey's done all right, but the re-swing, I guess he had to, because otherwise he's just stuck in that same corner, but
yeah,
I don't think he was ever getting out of there alive.
I don't mind the idea this time. Like, sometimes it's felt like overcommitment, and I think he can point to the last round as an example where they're a little bit desynergized. Avova's coming back out, though. That's kind of what I'm talking about. That's maybe that one's a little bit of overcommitment to the fight. 2v3, it's hard to defend the map, spread out and isolated, but now you've thrown the round away. Any chances? Without that Yoru as well, those rotations will be even slower, less options.
Oh,
But a pistol round lost, that might just be the beginning of the end, and already Navi in with 2. Players walking through smokes and cages into a crossfire. They'll eventually fall back, but look who is waiting.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow. That was like a magic trick.
Unless Navi go pushing down. And the read seems to still be towards this B site. Hero spotted one inside main. The second player seen. Avova almost makes the same mistake. Numbers thinning. But there we go. Batu stepping up. Still, Hero makes this a very digestible retake.
Yeah, the only problem is Alexic doesn't have a gun. So it definitely makes things a bit more problematic. Avova is waiting on the other side of the smoke, but there was an immediate trade. Youngster prodigy of Angel is still alive and kicking.
Oh, what a shot by Angel! Now they've got the advantage. The Thorns will buy a little bit more time. Olizera stays aggressive as well. It's not expected. And he gets one and bails out through the smoke. He goes! But Ruxic...
B main stack up, a paranoia set up if they need it. Olizera waiting on the angle. He's got to be careful. Angel's on the other side, but he's managed to put him down. Incredible stuff. It actually hits the dink onto Alexic as well. Hot flash over, but Alexic, even with 19 HP, is not running away.
Yeah, Olizera saw that dink and felt confident, but he was low too. Shock dart!
See ya.
Lands perfectly.
Already. Paranoia, smoke. Ruxic doing a good job of slowing them down, but now they've TP'd into the site. The rotations come in. Ruxic needs to still go ham, but he has a hero alongside him. A quick triple to close things out. A 13-4, well, 13-3 on map 3, and some other stuff somewhere in the middle. It is NAVI.
Ай-ай, папен, суматынс, не пали, сам мне не надо, ты не встанешь рядом жить. Если ты хочешь поспорить, советую тормози. Не накидываю пуха, я читаю рэп всю жизнь.